Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. We just left the Imperial Prison sewer, and I know a lot of people were making not a big deal over the fact that they showed this entrance in the leaked photos, but it's just that added detail of the sign of the Dragonborn on there. It just adds so much to the game in a really good way. I am going to quickly identify these alien ruins here. Nice. Of course. Probably got a mud crab coming after me. Where's the mud crab? There is no mud crab. Alright. Vilverin discovered. Alright. I don't need to go in there. Dang, that looks good though. Protect Tome. Alright. Athletics increased to 12. I am going to see if I can very quickly... Whoops. Let's see. How does it want me to go? This I'm curious about. Okay. Looks like it has me swimming. Interesting. Let me see here, though. Okay, so this already has me at level 1 going to level 2, it looks like. Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. Now that I'm looking closer, it looks like it has me getting out of the water over there. Well, there is a part of me that really just wants to dive in and just do some exploring. Though I do know logically... Oh! Do we already have a random encounter? Yep.
This ends here.
Come on. Yes, I will take your lockpick, and I will take your fur boots. Oh, of course.
Jump on my sword while you can.
There we go. It took her a bit to see me. That was weird. I will take her arrows. You guys have anything of use to me? Mutton. That's not what I meant to take. I wanted the mutton. That's part of the fun of these games in general, as you often struggle a little bit to pick things up. But... Oh, there's the mud crab. I think I will pop back over to the Imperial City Island. Oh! I think I just realized there are 2 positions in third person. Okay. interesting. I honestly kind of like that, to be honest. I honestly like that, to be honest. Wow. I am very good at the talking right now. Did I miss a Nirn route? I might have missed a Nirn route down there. Is it worth it for me to go back down? Yes, it is. And this, you will find out, this is actually, I would say, pretty typical to how I play, is I'm just like, where's the rock crab? I feel like there should be a Nirn route down here anyway. Maybe there's not. What's this? Clams.
Ha! Oh!
There we go. Silly mud crab. All right. I think we'll stick closer to the water for a little bit just to see if I can find a Nirn route. Because that's actually... the faster you find the Nirn route, find a Nirn route rather, the faster you can get a little bit of a start on that quest line. I'm going to trust that we'll still get the sound effect with it. Because I'm pretty sure you got the sound effect in Skyrim as well. There we are. And there is our nice sound effect. So, seeking your roots. I've recovered a sprig of Nirn root. A plant ingredient this unusual must have value. Perhaps I should bring it to an alchemist and find out a little bit more about it. An alchemist can be found in almost every city of Cyrodiil. We will just continue. We don't need to make that our active quest. We'll see if we can get anything else. There we go. I do not like short swords. They are not my style. I am a claymore person. Alright. But that was my whole design and being close at the water there. So let's see if we can get back up to the level that the city itself is on. Beautiful. See if we can maybe get inside. I think we should be able to. That way we can maybe, hopefully, seem more normal heading toward Chorrol, rather than it really feeling like we're thieves in the night. Wanted poster. The Grey Fox. Wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Description: wears a gray cloak that conceals his appearance, presumed male and Collovian, height between 5 and 6 feet, normal weight, hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch from Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex.
Spare a coin for the infirm.
Let's see.
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
That is already a much better appearance. Okay.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir.
I didn't mean to give you another coin. Okay, well, fine.
The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money if you've got the stones for it.
All right. And that's actually that's usually one of my first things to do is join at least the Fighters Guild.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
All right. And that hasn't gone dark, so there is more to talk about. I don't think...
Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
I don't think we're in a good position for that yet.
Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Be seeing you.
Chapel? What?
Astinia Aetius. I want no part of the Sintav Aetius squabbles. I mind my own business.
All right.
I'm fed up with the senseless feuding, blood spilled for no good reason. Glad the Watch put a stop to it.
Any rumors?
There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marie Elena. It's a galleon, I think.
Okay. So good for us to know eventually, I guess.
He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. The Thieves Guild probably doesn't exist, and it's a sure bet the Grey Fox doesn't either.
All right, let's see if you have anything to say about it.
He's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him.
Good to know that we get that little quirk of somebody saying one thing in a different context, and then you ask them about the specific thing, and it's one of the boilerplate answers that frankly contradicts what they just said.
You too.
Well met. Go ahead, please.
I really am impressed by the appearances that they've got for everybody.
Roderick is looking around for a business to invest in. I know he'll find something soon.
Okay.
Adderhorn Castle near Chorrol is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them.
Okay. Nice. Map marker added. I do like that. This is why it's good to talk to people, so that you learn stuff.
Savarius Aetius, we will comply with the Watch's orders. The Aetius family will stay clear of the Sintavs, if they stay clear of us.
Okay.
I agree with the Watch, Captain. This Aetius-Sintav feud has gone on long enough. I can control my people. I hope Iniel can control his.
Okay.
I understand money is tight, but buying discount spells seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, that does actually sound
Good
like
day.
a bad idea.
Go ahead, I'm listening. Rochelle Bantian, Samuel's wife. I'm glad he's settled down to training in the quiet life. Samuel was a bit wild as a young man. The city will do that to you. Bad company, bad influences.
And I do officially notice in the background that it still does the classic Oblivion, stopping the world behind you as you're playing,
There were lights
as you're
spotted
talking.
at Sundercliff Watch. That place was cursed by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Best not to go there.
Huh. All right.
Good day.
I am getting lots of stuff so far. A productive little bit of chatting with folks. But we are going to work our way over to the
Please show your respect
City of
for the
Chorrol.
Imperial Palace by keeping your voice down. 12 noon and all's well. Everything all right, sir?
All right. I
Carry on.
Don't need to talk to someone in the guard, I don't think. We'll just keep going along our way. I will say the loading is actually going pretty darn quick overall. I would have honestly expected it to everything to load a bit slower. Oops, hello. Sorry.
Oh, he's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him.
Alright.
I don't miss Morrowind. All that sour tribunal grumbling and old-fashioned ancestor worship. Good riddance.
Okay.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough. Be seeing you.
Alright. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
You have
unless
my ear, citizen.
that's a reference to horse armor? That's the only thing I can think of?
You have my ear, citizen.
That's fine. I think I'm good. Can I go in here? Ah. Well, let's head on out of the city. And we'll be able to start on our way to Weynon Priory. I definitely get a better sense of the height of things. And it might be an element of draw distance. Everything just, it actually feels bigger. Whereas there was an element in the original Oblivion that it didn't really fully feel big. There we go. Wonnet Inn. Alright. And our wonderful signage that actually directs us very well. I don't know what this whole activate the signs thing is supposed to do. I've never understood that, and honestly, the fact that they included it confuses me that much more. But that's okay. They did admittedly say they wanted to make sure that they included some of the quirks that make this game what it is. So, weird stuff like that is definitely one of those quirks. Oh, do we have a Khajiit? We do have a Khajiit.
Go ahead, please.
They do have different voices. Yay!
Apparently some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that.
Huh.
Bye.
Okay. Still got the weird bye. Oh, it's all just so good. I am going to discover this place. Fort Nykel discovered. This is a game that, I mean, I also pointed this out with Hogwarts Legacy, but this is a game that it behooves you to actually explore in order to find stuff. It's really easy to just fast travel places in this game because you can, as long as you're like going directly to cities for most things, it's pretty easy to just fast travel wherever you need to go. And that's especially true with the main narrative stuff. But you miss out on so much if that's all you do. There's so much to discover in this world. That is part of the appeal of it for a lot of people, and very specifically to me. I just realized I was going slower up that hill. And there's my sprinting. Okay. Oh, good. I got my gold back from accidentally giving it to that beggar. Yeah, I'm definitely going slower up the hill as we're reaching the apex. That's such little things. This is a great example of just little bits and pieces coming together to create a whole. And doing it really effectively to make everything feel more complete.
Whoa. Why?
I think something exciting just happened with one of the cats. But I think if I could call it a complaint, one of my main complaints with the original Oblivion probably would be the fact that your movement never feels any different, really, regardless of what you do. And being on a horse is terrible. The controls for riding a horse are terrible. Crumbling mine, alright. We're getting close. We're getting very close. Man, yeah, I am so pleased with this game so far already. Deliver the amulet. I've arrived at Weynon Priory, and now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Jauffre. And I will do that after I harvest some stuff. Oh, there we go. I can actually pick stuff up, and it's not, you find nothing of use for everything. Alright, let's see who all we can talk to. Because I would like to talk to people as much as I can. No one in here. I don't think I need to go up. I don't know if you saw all of that hint, but if a talking point stays gold, then the person has more to say, but only if they like you. And that is a clue to A, do the disposition stuff, but B, always ensure that you're letting things get to the...
Yes?
Ah.
Can I help you?
I must speak to Jauffre.
He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Alright, thank you, Prior Madrigal.
What?
Who are you? Ah, Brother Piner.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Weynon Priory, a monastery. Can I help you?
Anvil Chapel attack. Yes.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh! What next?
Okay.
Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory house somewhere.
All right.
We are a monastic order devoted to divine Talos, who was the mortal Tiber Septim, the founder of the Empire.
Okay.
Like members of my order, the Blades are devoted to the divine Talos. We honor them for their dedication and devotion.
Okay.
Farewell.
And I'm trying to remember which divine is no longer a part of it in Skyrim. It's been too long since I played Skyrim to remember for sure. God, the shadows look so good.
I'm Brother Jauffre. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
I was there when he died.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
Uh-oh.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I'll give you his last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's will shut the jaws of Oblivion certainly suggests that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
How can Oblivion threaten us, then?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find him?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
All right. What can you tell me about the amulet?
It will be safest here with me.
Oh.
When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Okay.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Always good. And this is just an easy way to be able to go into this chest without it being law-breaking to do so.
Hello there.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
Really?
I thought about it when I was younger, but it just wasn't for me.
Go on.
I don't understand what Glistel is doing with Melinda Sankrets. I mean, have you seen her? And have you seen him? I just don't get it.
The whole thing is a big shame. She's such a nice young girl. Farewell.
Yes. What?
I thought for a second that they had changed his
You too.
voice back to one of the generic ones, and it was just really funny to me. I am noticing that it is a lot of the same voiceover stuff, but there is already so much new voiceover. I am so excited. Let's see.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Which I will do. I want to just talk to you about a couple more things first, though. Talk to me about Boris.
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Yeah.
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor. His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
Anything about the Elder Council?
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now.
All right.
But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Yeah. Which is a good thing. Always a good thing.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Okay. And I think it was just... let's start with telling me a bit more about the Blades.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Okay. Then finally, what can you tell me about Mehrunes Dagon?
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
Alright, well, we will...
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Alright. And this is one of the, I would say, delightfully unrealistic things. I will take the steel claymore, thank you very much. I'll also take the steel bow. And I got other boots. I don't remember if they were leather or fur, though. And I don't remember which is better. So I'm just going to grab those. And actually, I'm going to grab those too. And I'm still not yet over encumbered. Amazing. That is very satisfying. Alright. I thought for a second there was a change in appearance. Fine. It's exactly the same. We'll go with the leather. I mean, either gonna look funny with my outfit, so that is part of the fun of these games, honestly, is how ridiculous you can make yourself look with the various bits and bobs of armor that you put on. But we are going to finish off the episode by getting over to Chorrol, and we are probably... I'm at least going to join the Fighters Guild, because like I said, I like just getting into the Fighters Guild relatively quickly. The other thing that I might do is I may also join the Mages Guild, because that's more of a process. And to be frank, I would like to be well along the path in the Mages Guild before I start thinking about possibly doing stuff with the Thieves Guild. So, I'm just going to go straight over to the Fighters Guild.
I see you. Hello. What's going on?
We're going to join. The loading screens really are fast. I'm kind of blown away by it.
How are you today?
You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild.
Okay, yeah.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Chorrol, Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokash in Chaidenhall.
All right.
When we are better friends, ask again.
Okay. Well, that's just begging me to do it, so let's take a look at the persuasion minigame. In each attempt to persuade, you must admire, boast, joke, and coerce. Each of these actions raises or lowers a character's disposition. Do not take too long. So, when you hover over each possible action, the character's face shows their reaction to it. It can love, like, dislike, or hate. Their disposition increases if you select a love. It increases if you select a loved or liked action, and decreases if you select a disliked or hated action. Oh, goodness gracious. The potential gain or loss for each action is based on your speechcraft and how full the wedge is. Try to select fuller wedges when they are aligned with the actions the person likes. Try to select emptied wedges when they are aligned with actions he doesn't like.
It's better be good.
So, let's see here. Alright, so we are going to start. Alright, so looks like you don't like that.
Was that supposed to be a compliment? Whatever you... That's pretty good. Don't make me laugh.
There we go.
That's a bit excessive, don't you? Yes, yes. What? Sure, you're full of it.
Oh, it won't let me. Guess that's the best I can do for now. So, alright.
Some words should be shared only by friends.
Alright.
Good day.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Well,
Chestnut Handy Stables now offer to protect your horse.
I guess I need to be part of the guild for him to talk to me.
that so?
Have you heard Renoir got some new books in
Alright.
stock?
Velena
Books?
Daunton.
Who has them?
Greetings. How may I help you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild?
I am.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burj Grokash in Chaidenhall for contracts.
Sounds good.
Money
Good
to
day.
afford all those. Have you heard any word about the
So-
other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
That gets us into the Fighters Guild. It's actually... Joining factions is... I would almost say kind of stupid easy.
What is it?
Because usually you just kind of have to be like, I want to do it. So, I do appreciate that simplicity.
Have you seen
And
Glistel
like I said, I think I am also going to join the Mages Guild. I'm right here. This is actually... It doesn't matter which guild hall you start at for the Mages Guild. They all are relatively fitting.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Athragar of the Mages Guild. How can I serve you?
That's a voice I recognize from Skyrim.
Are you interested in joining? You'll need to talk to Tikius then. Otherwise, just talk to the head of any of the local guild halls.
Alright.
Take care.
I dare say we can do that. That looks like Tikius.
What is it now? Greetings, citizen. Is there something I can do for you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I am.
Well then, it's no small matter. Membership in the guild is quite an honor, but also a responsibility. Do you wish to join the guild?
Yes, I do.
Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. The full guild hall is now available for your use. You'll need a recommendation from each local guild hall in order to advance further. Until then, the Arcane University will be closed to you. Welcome to the guild, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much. But what do I have to do to get your recommendation?
I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. That would be against protocols, you see. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation.
Okay, what is going on with Irana?
She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies.
Alright, that sounds easy enough, honestly.
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense.
Okay. Getting a little bit of the Mages Guild
Make
gossip.
haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
And this is actually a very quick piece to do, so I am going to just work on it.
Good evening.
Hi.
What's
This should be around
I heard there was some
here.
goblins around here recently.
Certainly I've spent time
Awful.
Ah, yes. You are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yes? So, what say you?
Yes, I'm interested.
Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Chorrol, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tychius or anyone else in your guild. I will make it well worth your effort.
Talasman.
And
they say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
Apparently, no one has any idea who did it.
I don't need the
streets of Anvil.
the prize that she gives, basically. I am going to talk to Tychius about this.
What is it, associate? What do you want? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble.
Yep, I think...
Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
And, I mean, ultimately, if I remember correctly, because I've
Yes.
We're all talking
only
about the
done
Emperor's
it
murder. We have no emperor.
once, really. But she will decode the text and then give you the spell that is hidden within. And that's the prize. Why is it giving me multiple? Okay. I'm trying to activate it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was highlighting there for me beforehand. Oh, it might have been... Well, hold on. Let me look at that again. Pilgrimage? No. Yeah, I don't know. Because I would assume that it was trying to give me both Anvil and Chainall as locations to possibly go. Huh. I'm confused. There's definitely different UI, different enough UI that it takes some actual getting used to think about. The effect of the fog and the overall visual of the environment. It is just so much more real of a world in a really, really wonderful way. I do not see a world where this is disappointing to fans of the Elder Scrolls in general, but certainly for fans of... Yep, I can actually see like that it's taking effort to walk up these hills. Oh, this is so good. These little tiny details in how you are interacting with the world. Dang. Well done, Virtuos. You took the magic that is Oblivion and absolutely just perfected it. Charred Remains. With a book. Fabulous. I have found the book titled Fingers on the Mountain. I need to deliver it to either Arana at the Grey Mare Tavern in Chorrol or to Tikius at the Chorrol Mages Guild. And like I was saying, if I remember correctly, it is possible to give it to her and then steal it back from her so that Tikius gets it, and he'll give you the recommendation either way, or just give it to him. And I'm not a magic user, generally speaking. Like, yes, I still join the Mages Guild, Mostly because I think that I do think that there is a lot of value in joining guilds in this game and building connections in that way. And there are also good ways to make money and help you if you get into trouble in the world, stuff like that. And if I was more of an overall magic user, I would probably actually give it to her so that I could have her decode it and give me the spell. But it's such a powerful spell, if I remember correctly. I'm just not good enough at magic to use it ever. I don't think my magicka has ever been high enough to use it. And because of that, it's like, I'm just gonna get my recommendation the easy way, thanks. Almost back to Chorrol. Slightly shorter episode today than on Wednesday. Or am I just going to do these first two on the same day? I don't know. I still don't know what my upload schedule for this is going to be.
We've met many times, but when I saw him in Chorrol...
Oh, that was another potential mission that I was just hearing.
What?
What?
You found the book? My trust in you was well placed, it seems. Hand it over, if you please.
Here it is.
Ah, yes, this is indeed the correct book. You've not been able to open it, I presume. Then all is well. You have shown yourself worthy of the guild, and for that I thank you. You shall have the recommendation you need.
Wonderful.
Now, I must ensure this book is kept safe. Excuse me.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And I will talk to Irana as well, because she's grumpy with us. She will be grumpy with us.
Good evening.
Hello.
What's going on with you?
I understand Daedra worship has
Good
become...
I grow weary of waiting. Where is my book?
I gave it to Tychius.
What? You gave him the book? What were you thinking? And here I thought one of you guild mages might actually have a brain. All right, we can deal with this. You'll have to get it back, that's all. You're in the guild, aren't you? You should be able to walk right in, find it, and take it. And if you can't, then break in. I want that book. Bring it to me once you have it. I'll even still give you the reward I promised, despite your incompetence. Now go!
Nope, I'm not gonna do that.
Is that so? Bah. I was a fool to have trusted you in the first place. Get out of my sight.
Increasingly...
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
So long.
Goodbye.
Okay. Who's this?
Things could always be worse, and probably will be. I'm Kurzgro Barath. What can I do for you?
Nothing from the look of it.
You too.
Alright. Well, I think we're at a good stopping point then. I don't want to head toward Anvil just yet.
Greetings.
Because that will...
Handy stables now offers
that'll
to protect
put
your
us really
horse.
close to Kvatch. And I think what we'll do I'm gonna go back to... I want to make... I want to make it so it's easier for me to travel between places without fast traveling. So I'm gonna see if I can talk to Prior Mabrel. See if maybe I can use his horse. I think I can get access to it at this point. I think. It's late, so I don't know for sure if he'll still be awake, but I should be able to just wake him up.
Good evening. Hi there. It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town.
Yes.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
They say syndicates of wizards have... What do you want?
Where?
Farewell.
I want Prior Mabrel. Where's Prior Mabrel? There he is. Okay.
Hello. I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stable.
Perfect.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
Excellent. So now I have a horse. And before we finish, I do just want to see what the controls on horseback are like. Because as I've already indicated, that is probably one of my biggest complaints in the original game. The poor quality of that movement. Did I just make it harder for myself trying to get the horse? Where's the horse? Where's the horse? Are they all asleep? There's the horse. Goodness, I'm just going in a circle. And the paint is Prior Mabrel's. Oh, that is so much better. That is so much better, my goodness. And it's just third-person view. Oh, that's so much better. Alright, well, yes. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull up the map so that we can see it. You can see we've already found a lot of stuff so far. But we are going to go up over here. Yeah, we'll come up around here. That's fine. And work our way down here, and then we'll go to Chorrol. And that will be how we go into next episode. I think we'll do our first mission for the Fighters Guild at that point. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out. And follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. And until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I will see you then.